Evening, guys. So we're currently 3 weeks into the new plan. Reason for this video tonight is, to be quite honest, my bench session, which should be the easy bench session of the week, was fucking shit. Not quite sure what the hell was going off. Shoulders felt tight, back felt tight, hips felt tight. Just couldn't get things right, couldn't get things flowing. Whether that was to do with the fact that my warm-up routine wasn't as strict as normal, more just sort of went with the flow and just got things loosened up. Not really sure. What I can say is, it was shit. And with bench, more so than squats and deads, for obvious reasons through injury, really sort of take a disliking to not being able to do what I want to do on bench. Bench is the love. Bench is what I enjoy. Just can't explain how fucked off I am right now. It's frustrating, you know. Every time I took the bar out tonight, I was diving deeper on my right hand side than I was on my left. I've had issues with my left shoulder in the past. Maybe I was protecting it. Not a clue why. Just left shoulder feels fine. If anything, right shoulder feels tighter than anything else. So why, if it's tighter, would it be going deeper? I'm not quite sure. Need to look at the videos, need to review them with a coach, see where things go. But like I say, we're 3 weeks in. This is the first session on bench this week. We had squats and deadlifts on Monday. Squats and deadlifts. I'm having trouble with my hip at the minute, so squats. It's a funny game. So need to get in with the physio and have some work done. But deadlifts are flying. Deadlifts is probably the lift I dislike the most. However, in the future, I would like to do push-pull, and given the fact that I can stand in one spot and pull a deadlift, may give me more of an opportunity to actually enjoy other parts of powerlifting other than bench, without the fact that I am limited by my ankle in terms of lateral stability. 5.5 years on from surgery, and still my lateral stability in my ankle is absolute dog shit. There's no getting around it. It's always going to be crap. Don't particularly profess to even wanting to try pushing squats. I'm comfortable to probably 230, 240 kilo on squats, and that's probably my limit at the minute. And wouldn't want to push it any further as a result, because if I knack my ankle up now as a result of training, if it results in me having my ankle fused, that could well affect my bench. So while bench is something I love and something I want to do, I'm not going to jeopardise that just because my ego is going to take over on squats. Not a fucking chance. But back to the last 3 weeks. Squats I've struggled with because of my hip. On Monday I had the realisation that this problem wasn't going away. Foam rolling into my upper quad, stretching my glutes, hamstrings, working my hip flexors, working hip flexibility, trying to do split stretches. Quite funny as a powerlifter trying to do split stretches, but you know, not working. So we need to get some work done. Not an issue. Just got to get in and get it done. Work's a little bit busy, so we'll just have to see how things go, and we'll get the sessions in with Alistair, my physio, ASAP. Deadlifts. Every rep on every set has been done on deadlifts since the start of this plan, and it's going well. Actually seeing some progress and feeling more comfortable on deadlifts. Bench, again, 150, 160, flying for 6 reps. 140s for 8s. Easy work. Shoulders felt good. Arch was there. Feet were planted. Everything was going well. And then tonight came round and bang. It's almost like the cold weather said, fuck you, have that. You're not going to enjoy it tonight. They were right. Certainly didn't enjoy it. Just kind of is what it is. We mark it down as a bad session. Got it done. But it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. Didn't enjoy it. The other big bugbear I have right now, and one thing I'm really struggling with, is the fact that I can't seem to find someone consistent to spot, pass out, hand out, train with on a regular basis. Lynette is planning to join me at the gym, to train with me on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, which will give me a push and a bit more focus, and she always gives me a kick up the arse, which is nice. The only downside is when we start talking big bench, the bench at the gym is an adjustable bench, therefore the back is a little bit rocky. It also doesn't have face savers, it also doesn't have safety guards. It is a typical bodybuilding bench. So as the weights increase, and trust me, the weights will increase into 2017, given the fact that 2017 numbers are already planned for Tattooed and Strong, for the Europeans and for the British. It's going to be an interesting year. But there is no way I can do those sort of weights at my gym at the minute. So I'm in a bit of a predicament. So it's understanding what to do with the gym, understanding how the hell I'm going to deal with not having a spotter. It's not the spotting. At the end of the day, if I fail, the failing is going to be a progressive fail, because I'm just going to get the bar stuck on my chest. Can get a couple of people to lift it off. Who gives a shit? It's handing it out. Tonight's session's been blunted by the fact that my shoulders feel tight, feel crunchy, and feel horrible. If they feel like that now on 165 kilo, what the hell are they going to feel like when I'm handling 200s, 220s, 230s and more? So, like I say, bit of a predicament. The gym, the training partner, the training spotter. Lynette is cracking for the training partner. However, she can't hand out. She just can't hand that sort of weight out. She's a strong girl, but she's not that strong. Some of the guys in the gym don't deadlift the sort of weights that I bench. It's just the nature of the beast. Been in the gym tonight, and even though I've had a shit session, I've still been benching more than some of the guys squat, and for more reps. And I saw the guys squatting in the gym tonight doing that sort of weight, which was a lot less than what I was benching. But this is what I do. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm a bloody powerlifter. And I enjoy it. There's just something holding me back. And I have to say, every gym I've been in recently has just had that one or two things which is lacking. And I'm quite methodical, quite a perfectionist with what I do with training. So when I don't feel something's quite right, it will put me off my training. You know, having a wobbly bench, you know, taking the bar out with 140 kilo on is nothing. But when you add a little bit of wobble in that, you know, feels pretty nasty. And these are the things that I just want to get resolved. And I don't believe they're going to be resolved shortly. However, come the new year, the foot is going to be firmly on the fucking throttle, because we are going to be pushing. And if that means that I have to go and train every single bench session with Neil in Derby, which is an hour drive, an hour and 20 minutes drive every day through traffic, then I'll fucking do it. 2017 is destined to be a fucking good year. And I want it. I want it so bad. It's just right now. It's the here and now. Just want that setup. Something that's just going to give me what I need in order to progress without me travelling ridiculous amounts. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. I just don't particularly know what to suggest. Most of the gyms in Nottingham are bodybuilding biased. There's a couple of strength and conditioning gyms which are more set up as CrossFit. And that's about your lot. So, I mean, I already travel nearly an hour to the gym that I'm at the minute. From centre of Nottingham out to Hucknall. In traffic, it's almost an hour. 40 minutes usually. Can be up to an hour. So, there's choices. There is serious choices to be had. So, this week was going well. This week was going very well. And then tonight was shit. And that's frustrated me. I want nothing more right now than to be smashing my numbers and thinking, yeah, this is it. We've got this. Here we go. Let's have some fun. There'll be videos from tonight's session. You'll see why I'm frustrated. You'll see why I say I want a consistent training partner and spotter. It's just the nature of the beast. No one wants to lift fucking heavy weights. Everyone wants to look pretty. I mean, come on. If I could look pretty, I would. So, I just enjoy fucking powerlifting a lot more. Who can say they enjoy dieting? Not me. I'd rather shovel food in my mouth and grow and be as strong as fuck. It's good fun. Nothing more primal than picking up that heavy weight. So, what can I say other than watch this space? You know, week 3 into this training cycle. I'll keep you guys updated as things progress. This was certainly my rant of the day. Feel quite good for it, you know. And hopefully you guys will actually watch this video. Who knows? But as always, be good to start getting some feedback from people who watch, if anyone watches. I actually enjoy doing this as a way of documenting where I'm at, where I'm going, and just kind of seeing where things go. You know, at the end of the day, this is a bit of a whirlwind journey for me. Starting with Neil, qualifying, taking the British title, all in a matter of 17 weeks of deciding to return to powerlifting. We move forward, we progress. We always want to see progression. Anyway, it's enough of me rambling on, I'm talking shit now. So, get in touch, guys. See, see what you've got to say. If you want me to shut up, I'll shut up. If you want to see more training, I'll show you more training. If you want to ask me questions, ask me questions. There's lots to talk about, and I'm open to ideas. Cheers, guys. As always, been a pleasure.